the way Flipco came together. We were in Las Vegas at a trip. One of the gentlemen that was on the trip with me met a lady at the pool who was there with a big group of real estate people. They hit it off with one of the guys and started to explain out of excitement like what they were doing in their work life, strangely enough, which led to that night at dinner follow-up questions by the whole group to get a better understanding of what they were doing. And we had no idea, and this was 5 years ago, the world of private credit, meaning non-bank, non-traditional finance. And so back then, it was almost like a foreign language or an abstract concept. And so that was very intriguing and cool. And that's probably my favorite thing for me, was how it came together on a napkin, actually. A diagram napkin of how the transactions work and how the capital structure is. And it was just fascinating. And then obviously through that was the genesis of the formation of it and what it's grown up to be, and the village it's created.
I would say favorite memory is we all went to a conference. It happened to be in Vegas, where most conferences are, and it happened to be Halloween. So we got to put on our costumes. Vegas and Halloween is pretty silly. So we went out to dinner. It was a great group. We had a great time. It was still early, and it was just, early on, it was something fun for all of us to do. And it was just, Vegas and Halloween is just different.
One of the two of us actually came to dinner dressed normally, went to the bathroom, did a costume change, came back to the table with an unrecognizable furry outfit on. One of us did not know what was going on, but it was awesome.
One of my favorite memories with Flipco was actually the first time we funded, I believe it was 8 deals in one day. I thought we had certainly not just shot for the stars, but landed on the moon.
Just really looking around and taking it all in, really, and wow, we've built something here. It's super successful, but just realizing where we were and where we're gonna go at the same time.
The reason we started the family office was to diversify and create new opportunities for growth that weren't concentric or dependent upon the traditional energy companies. Kayla was the genesis of the pivot to going from a concept or an idea, which is how it started, to a real company. The heart, the soul, the energy, her ability to transform herself from a cheerleader to a coach was pretty huge.
Even the recent team, Matt that heads sales, Alessandro that's been here for years. Again, it's only a 5-year-old company, so I feel like everyone's grown together immensely. To a RG that's brought so much knowledge, to a Drew. Everyone in their own right puts in their heart and soul into it. We love everyone that works here, and we can only hope that they continue to stay and build on what they've learned and bring in people, like-minded people, that makes their team and their lives that much better as well.
The person or persons that have made the biggest impact on me, I can't just go with just one. I really can't. One of the biggest people is the person sitting right next to me. The faith and the belief and the trust that she's had in me to lead this team alongside her is just unfathomable. Can't not mention Michael Sang and Keith Maxwell. Michael, his ability to be super calm in situations that we may be freaking out in, and Keith's ability to just make sure that you're not thinking too small. Both of those people make you walk in the door every single day and think on a bigger spectrum than just what you're typically used to.
The person who likely made the biggest impact for me is really the one who opened the door for me to be here in the first place. I was one of 3 people interviewing for the same role. With Keith and Michael's vision of still trying to attract talent, they said, hey, hire all 3 of them. If they weren't willing to take a bet on a random hire out of Canada, I wouldn't be here today.
I would think Flipco is like a kid in a sandbox. They are figuring out how big the sandbox is, what kind of toys are in it, who else is in there playing with them.
Flipco is very imaginative, very open to change, very open to growing, adapting. open to challenges.
My favorite core value of Flipco is by investor for investor. It's something that we embody absolutely every single day. There's a stance that you have to take for the people to make sure that they're not getting in deals or doing transactions that don't make sense for them. We're not going to push anybody into anything. We want to make sure that they're set up for success, whether that may be experience, a budget, liquidity, whatever the case may be. We want to make sure that these people are actually succeeding because we want them to come back. We want to see them grow, really taking the mindset of an investor and making sure that we understand what that process looks like on every forefront, making sure that they do succeed and they do come back to us.
So what's next for Flipco? We will continue to be a vehicle for success. It is our company's vision to be a vehicle for success, not only externally for all of the investors whose lives we change through empowering them with financing for their real estate journey, but also internally. I want to continue to be a vehicle for success for our team members, my peers, as well as new members that are coming on board. There's nothing more exciting for me than to hear the success stories of our borrowers or the growth patterns that our team members are going through.
The next 5 to 10 years will look very much the same, but very different. I expect us to continue bringing in amazing talent and developing within, as Kayla said, whether that mean more states, more market share, more of an impact with our investors and our employees, all of the above. But my messaging would be that we are just getting started.
Okay.
Now we can go.
All right.
May the force be with you.